What is up, guys? UZXCrimsonAvenger here, back to another Kill the Game If video, this time with news update involving the game's story and other modes within it. This news comes from an article done by the website of Perfectly Nintendo. Link to the article will be in the description below. So what we're going to do is read over the information that's shown on screen, while at the same time I will share my thoughts along the way after the information has been read. In this game, you get to advance through the story by taking part in battles against various characters. It begins with a tutorial explaining the basics, but also the various battle formats only found in the story mode. The original story was supervised by Kazuki Nakajima, who wrote the Kill anime series. Its branching story will follow a what-if scenario stemming from episode 8, where the natural elections, my mistake, is interrupted by Ragyo Kirui instead of Nui Harume herself. Why would she appear at that time? What kind of events will unfold? You will have to play the game to find out. So from reading over that, it's interesting to know that the what if scenario will branch around episode 8 of the anime. And by the time that, like as it stated out, there was the elections going around, and Ragyo, just instead of Nui showing up, you'll have Ragyo show up instead. But about the story in general, would the story mode be like, how would the beginning of story mode begin? Will it begin like how the anime starts off with Ryoko trying to find out who killed her dad? Will she just show up and fight Sasuke first? Or are we going to skip throughout the whole scenario just to go to the elections? In fact, to me, it's like they're going to recap the first half of the first 7 episodes, and then we'll get a cutscene showcasing what happens around the what if scenario. I hope that's not the case, because I would like to experience from the beginning of the anime of Ryoko's perspective before we shift to Sasuke's perspective. I assume we'll have Sasuke's perspective from the beginning of the anime before we meet Ryoko. At least that's how I assumed it. I mean, let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. Next, here are details about some of the other game modes found in Kill the Game If. We got a practice mode, and it has tutorial, training, win challenge, and coverage challenge. Let's go over them for a few seconds, or for a few minutes. Alright, for tutorial, the same one will play out throughout the beginning of the story mode. It allows you to get up to speed with the basics while receiving useful pieces to advance from Shiro Idori, and that's the guy you'll see in the screenshot. It's highly recommended for players discovering the game for the very first time, or those who want to learn to control their character from the start, which is very likely. I like the fact that they're trying to help you get used to the game mechanics. And we have training, a mode where you can train to your heart's content against an opponent controlled by the CPU, of course. You can choose your character, the stage, and more. It's the perfect place to practice your combos and learn how to use each character. Win challenge, a series of random battles against the CPU. Each win allows you to get some more of your strength, and the goal is to win as many times as possible. Now this one is interesting. From the screenshots, it kind of like made me assume something different. But next we have the covers challenge. This mode here is where you have to defeat lots of covers. Defeating them will allow you to get various items, but also increases your blood level and more. There are 3 modes available. 1 minute, you have to defeat as many enemies as possible within 60 seconds. Enemies can drop items and extend time limit, allowing you to defeat more and more covers. 100 challenge, you have to defeat 100 enemies as fast as possible. Endless, you have to keep defeating enemies as long as you can until you run out of energy. Now from here, the coverage challenge is it looks like an interesting game mode. To me, I thought it was an event that happens within the story mode, similar to how Naruto Storm 4, or in fact Naruto Storm 3 and Storm 4 do their mob battles, and like you just fight your surrounding enemies. Now, well, I remember back when Platinum Games wanted to work on the Kill game, and Platinum Games style, it can fit this scenario, because like you have a mob battle and you control one character and you defeat your surrounding enemies. Well, fast action attacks going on, and that, from the way how the screenshot presents it, it looks kind of nice, and I would like to play this mode myself. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments below about the coverage challenge. Do you think it should have been like a mode within a certain section within the story mode? Do you think it would be in the story mode? All right, guys, I'm not gonna keep you long. I'm gonna end this video here on a good note. So let me know what you think about the news of Kill the Game If in the comments below. What do you think about the screenshots that's been presented throughout the video, and along with the information that's been presented to us? I would like to know. And without further ado, I'm gonna end this here. This is UZXCrimsonAvenger, and don't lose your way. Peace.